Hello, Kenneth Hollins here with HollinsMusic.com and MyKeyboardConnection.com. Listen, thank you so much for subscribing to the HMPI YouTube channel. And I just decided to come on and to just do a quick update about our live training that we just began on this past Tuesday evening, which was actually December the 8th. And so I just wanted to give everyone a real quick update about that training. And we had several people to sign up, several people that were logged on, and many people reported that they loved the training, that they really enjoyed it, that they learned a whole lot. And so, for those of you all that signed up, I want to thank you for being a part of that. We're just beginning, and we have actually three more sessions left to go in that live training. And I want to encourage anyone that is still interested. Maybe possibly you've been on the fence trying to decide, whether you wanted to do it or not. It's not too late, and you still can sign up. All you have to do is go to our website, which is hollinsmusic.com, which is HOLLINS music.com, and then go to the homepage, click on the PayPal button, you get signed up, we send you the information, and you can log on. And the great thing about it is all of the sessions are recorded. So you can go back and watch all of the previous sessions and then you won't miss anything. Okay. So just wanted to give everybody an update about it. It was really great, really a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. The session, I believe it lasted about an hour and 10 minutes or so. And we covered a lot of different things. I taught everybody an arrangement of the song Thank You Lord, and I taught everybody how to play it in a basic way and then how to take that and then reharmonize it, or in other words, come up with a different arrangement of a song that you already know. So we talked about different techniques and concepts of things that you can do. Okay, I think I have a question here from Ricky. Ricky, how you doing? How much are the lessons? Well, right now the lessons are $40, and so that covers you for the entire program. In other words, you're going to get four live training sessions. So it's going to be interactive, meaning you can ask questions and I'll see your questions on the spot and then answer your questions. You'll be able to communicate with me back and forth throughout the week if you have different questions, and I'm going to respond to you. So it's a very interactive thing. It's a very personable thing where I'll be able to actually work with you closely on specific things that you may have questions about musically. So it's a really great opportunity, Ricky. If you're really interested, simply go to our website, which is hollinsmusic.com. Hollinsmusic.com. That's spelled HOLLINS music.com, and go to the home page and click on the PayPal button under the top video. And then you'll be able to sign up, and then we'll send you the information where you can log on. But we covered so much. I'm really passionate about helping gospel musicians because I was that guy that I felt like I had ability, I felt like I had potential, but I didn't really know how to break through into it. And so I had a teacher by the name of Barbara Jackson, and she really helped me. She taught me a lot of things. She cleared up a lot of things that I didn't understand. And from that, it was a nice foundation for me to build on, and that I'm still building on even to this day. And so I'm offering to do that for somebody. You may say, well, I can already play, but I feel like I've kind of hit a wall. I've been kind of stumped. I don't know how to get past this particular place where I'm at right now. I've been doing the same thing for quite a while. I encourage you, go ahead and sign up. It's a small investment in something that could really, really yield a big return and a big harvest for you. And so I encourage you to sign up and to really take advantage of the opportunity to learn and to grow and to increase and to advance in what it is that you do. Okay. And so we're going to be covering so many other things during the course of the next few weeks. And we're going to be covering ear training. I'm going to teach you how to really listen to songs to where you can learn how to play those songs. I'm going to teach you certain things about playing within a band. And this is a big one here: how to transition from the piano over to the organ. How do you do that? What adjustments do you make? Or how do you transition from the organ to the piano? How do you do that? What adjustments that you make? One thing that I've noticed is sometimes you can hear a piano player and you can really tell that that's not really his or her strength. And then you hear them play, the same person play the organ, and you can say, that's their spot. They're an organist. Or vice versa. You'll hear an organist and you'll say, well, it sounds okay, but that's not really their spot. And then you hear them play the piano and you say, yeah, that's it. Because why? It's little small differences. But I want to show you how when you sit down at a piano, you sound like a piano player. And then when you sit down at the organ, you sound like an organist. And you can sound like both. Okay. There are things that you can do, practical things that you can do, and we're going to be discussing that during this training. We're going to be discussing how do you play with a band. Okay, what is the role of a piano player within the band? Are you out front? Do you kind of stand back? What do you do when you're playing with a keyboardist and an organist and a guitar player and a bass player and a drummer and you have singers? And so what is the role of the piano player? And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about current praise and worship songs. In other words, the songs that we're hearing today on the radio and on the internet. I'm going to teach you many of those songs. We're going to cover hymns and congregational songs and high praise and worship and preaching chords and shouting music. Basically, let me put it like this. Once we finish this course, if you desire to play for your church, you will be able to. If you are willing to practice on the material that I give you, I guarantee you, and I'm guaranteeing this, if you practice, you will be able to do it. Okay? If you practice, you will get better. Okay? I don't care if you already play for a church, you may feel like I'm okay, I want to grow. I guarantee you, if you work on the information, you're going to get better. Okay? So I'm just going to take a few moments. If anyone has any questions about the program or some of the things that we have done or that we will do, I definitely want to avail myself to answer any questions that you may have. The thing about music is like technology. It always is evolving. It's always changing. It's always shifting. So that means there's always something new to learn. And I get excited when I learn new things, when I learn new chords, when I learn new progressions. And I can apply it and incorporate it into what it is that I do. And so as a musician, we should always seek to keep growing. We should always seek to improve and to do better and to advance in what it is that we're doing. You may say, "Well, I play well." Well, guess what? There's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement, and that should be our mindset. I want to be better. We're getting ready to go into the year of 2019, and you may want to make a New Year's resolution that I'm going to go in the year of 2019 as a brand new musician or one that is determined to really reach the potential that I have musically. Okay? So, again, I just want to invite you and encourage you and let everybody know it's not too late. It's not too late. We've only had one session, only one session. And if you want to be a part of this online training, that I'm doing right now, simply go to our website, hollinsmusic.com, hollinsmusic.com, HOLLINS music.com. Go to the homepage and you can sign up there. We're going to send you the information that you need so you can log on. You can go ahead and watch the first session that's already available. You can watch it right now. And then you'll be able to be a part of the live sessions, which are each Tuesday at 6:30 Central Standard Time. And again, if you can't make it at that time, you can always go back and watch the replays. Okay? So our next session is going to be December the 18th, which is on a Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then the next one, we're going to skip the week of Christmas for obvious reasons. And then we're going to pick back up on January the 1st, which is a Tuesday. And then our last session is going to be on January the 8th. Okay? Okay, Mr. Walker. All right. Well, I think this program will greatly help you. I'm going to be teaching you songs, note for note and chord for chord. Okay. If you're a person where you understand theory, you will greatly benefit from this. If you don't have any musical training, and all you know is the names of the notes, you'll greatly benefit from this. Okay, because I spell out every chord and I give you every note, and that way all you have to do is just in a sense to follow the leader, and you'll be able to do it. Okay, and you'll sound like exactly what I sound like because I'm giving you exactly what I'm playing. Okay. So I encourage you to sign up. It's time to take those three chords that you know to 300. How about that? How about that? Okay. All right, guys. Uh, Rodney, I want to stop transposing. Well, guess what? You can. And we actually, I forgot, we talked about that on this past Monday, excuse me, this Tuesday as well. And I was explaining how music is mathematical. Okay. And I'll just cover this real quick. Music is mathematical. If you know the C major scale, you know that it is comprised of the notes C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C. C is number one, two is three, excuse me, C is number one, D is two, E is three, F is four, G is five, A is six, B is seven, and then back to the C. Okay, now guess what? It's the same way for every scale. So if I were to take the F major scale, which is F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E. F is one, G is two, A is three, B flat is four, C is five, D is six, E is seven. Okay, so what I have to learn to do, number one, learn all 12 major scales, which is not hard to do. You just have to sit down and do it. And then number two, assign the appropriate number that goes to each note of that scale, which is not hard to do. You just have to practice on that. Once you really get those things ingrained in your mind and you really know it and you really have it, now you're at a place where you can start applying the things that you've learned in one key to another key. Okay? Say, for example, you've learned a song and you know the song well in one key. And the movements of the key, maybe the bass notes will move from 1, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. Okay, and you know it very well. 1, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. That's how your bass notes are moving in the chord progression. Okay, so if you know that and you know the numbers that go to the notes of the song that you're playing. So let's say, for example, we learned it in the key of C. Okay, 1, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. What would that be in the key of C? 1 is C, E is 3, A is 6, D is 2, and then G is 5, and then back to the 1. Okay, so I know the notes are E, A, D, G, C. Now, what was that? That was a 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. So I take that understanding now. So we're making this a mathematical thing. We're taking the mystery out of it. We're not just only relying on our ears or what it looks like or what it feels like to. No, this is a mathematical thing now. Okay, and so we're going to take that 3, 6, 2, 5, 1 and apply it to another key. So let's say, for example, we need to now learn how to play it or know how to play it in the key of F. And we know the F scale just like we know the C major scale. The F scale again is F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E. So we're going to find the same numbers. It's not different, same numbers. 1, 3, 6, 2, 5, 1. So in the key of F, 1 is F, 3 now is A, 6 is D, G is 2, C is 5, back to the 1. Okay, so now I have the exact same progression that I had in the key of C. Now I'm doing it in the key of F. Okay, and it's not difficult at all if I'm thinking numbers as opposed to notes. And that's just a real basic um, um, uh, of understanding of how it works, how you can really get beyond the transposing thing. Okay, I don't want to beat up anybody over the head for using transpose, but if you desire to get to the place where you don't need it, you can do it, and you really legitimately can get to the place where when you play, you literally do not care what key is in. You'll ask everybody else, okay, what key you want to do it in? You'll ask the singers, is that comfortable? Is that too high? That's too low? I can break it down. I can take, hey, you tell me. Because literally, it will not matter to you. You know why? Because a one is always a one. A six is always a six. A flat seven is always a flat seven. A four is always a four. And if you train yourself to begin to think like that, your transpose button will have dust on it because you won't need it. Okay? I hope that answered your question, but we're going to be dealing with it. And I know I gave you a real basic understanding, but we're going to go deep into it. And I'm also going to give you some real, I'm going to give you some real concrete and practical exercises and things that you can do to develop the skills that you need, the understanding, and give you some drills and things where you can really drive it home in your mind and in your head, the scales and then the numbers that go to each note of the scale. Okay. All right, Rodney. I really believe you would enjoy the program if you choose to be a part of it. All right, those are great questions. Are there any other questions before I sign off? Those are really great questions. I told myself that I was going to come on live more often because I want to be available for the people that have subscribed. I do want to make myself available to you so that if I can help you musically, I definitely want to do that. I really feel like this is something that's been given to me to do, and I want to take it seriously and be of a help to as many people as I can. Uh, Rodney, it is hollandsmusic.com. Hollins Music. We're almost there. Hollinsmusic.com. HOLLINS music.com. And you can go to our homepage, click on the PayPal button, and then we'll get your information. And then we'll send you the login information that you need. Okay. So definitely want to be available to help those of you all that you say, hey, I really want to go to the next level. I know I have the potential to do it. I have opportunities that are all around me that I really want to take advantage of. I want to fill a void. I feel like this is something I'm supposed to do. I feel like I have a gift that's locked up on the inside of me that needs to be released. I want to definitely help you to do that. And that could be a frustrating thing to know that you really do have the ability to do so much better, but just not know how to go about it. Okay. And, and sometimes just getting the right information, the right direction will make all of the difference in the world. Okay. All right. So our next session begins. It's going to be December the 18th, December the 18th, and it's not too late to sign up. So I encourage you, go on our website hollinsmusic.com and click on the PayPal button, and you will be able to sign up easily there, and we'll get your information, and we're going to send you out the login information for you to go on and see the first live session that we did, and then you'll also be able to see all of the remaining sessions. Okay. Are there any other questions? You guys are asking really great questions. Any other questions before we sign off? Okay. All right, guys. Well, I look forward to working with those of you all that choose to sign up. I'm looking forward to meeting some of you all. Many people I already know. I've been working with them for a while, and I look forward to working with them every time I do something. And so I'm looking forward to meeting some new individuals that I can work with. We could develop a relationship musically to where you have a person that you can reach out to when you have a question or you're trying to figure something out or you need some help with something. I'm making myself available for that. Okay. All right, guys. Really appreciate your time and hope to work with you in this program. And so remember, HMPI, we're serving gospel musicians all over the world.